The snow-capped Himalayas, once a symbol of serenity, now loom over a land fractured by conflict. Kashmir, a region of breathtaking beauty, has been a battleground for decades. It's a place where hope often struggles to bloom amidst the shadow of violence, a stark reminder of the human cost of unresolved disputes. Understanding Kashmir's plight requires more than just headlines. It demands understanding the daily realities faced by its people. For over 75 years, Kashmir has been a point of contention between India and Pakistan, its very identity a source of bitter dispute. This conflict has left deep scars on the land and within the hearts of its people, who yearn for lasting peace. Their stories, often unheard amidst the political clamor, are crucial to comprehending the urgency for resolution in this volatile region. The human tragedy of Kashmir extends beyond the battlefield. Families torn apart, childhoods lost to fear, and a pervasive sense of uncertainty have become ingrained in the fabric of daily life. This is the legacy of a conflict that has spanned generations, leaving an indelible mark on the collective psyche of Kashmiris. Their resilience, however, shines through. Despite facing immense hardships, the people of Kashmir continue to strive for a better future, holding on to the belief that peace is not a distant dream, but an achievable reality. It is their enduring hope that inspires us to seek a brighter tomorrow for this troubled paradise. The seeds of Kashmir's turmoil were sown in 1947 with the traumatic partition of British India. As the empire crumbled, two new nations were born, India and Pakistan. The partition, however, was a messy and bloody affair, displacing millions and igniting communal violence that claimed countless lives. Amidst this chaos, the fate of over 500 princely states, independent entities within British India, hung in the balance. They were given a momentous choice: join India, join Pakistan, or remain independent. This choice, fraught with complexities, would have lasting consequences, particularly for the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir, ruled by Maharaja Hari Singh, a Hindu king presiding over a predominantly Muslim population, faced a difficult decision. Torn between the secular ideals of India and the religious identity of Pakistan, the Maharaja hesitated, hoping to secure independence for his kingdom. His indecision proved fateful. As tensions escalated, tribal militias from Pakistan, seeking to claim Kashmir, crossed the border, unleashing violence and fear. Faced with this invasion, the Maharaja turned to India for help, signing the Instrument of Accession, which made Jammu and Kashmir a part of India. This desperate act to safeguard his kingdom, however, would become the very trigger for a conflict that continues to this day. The Maharaja's decision to join India ignited the First Kashmir War between India and Pakistan in 1947. Both countries claimed the region, their armies clashing in a bitter conflict that ended in 1949 with a United Nations brokered ceasefire. This ceasefire, however, did not bring peace. Instead, it carved a deep gash across the map of Kashmir, dividing it along a volatile border known as the Line of Control. This line, etched in blood and marking territorial claims, became a stark symbol of the unresolved conflict. The United Nations, in its efforts to resolve the dispute, passed a resolution calling for a plebiscite, allowing the people of Kashmir to decide their own future. This resolution, however, has never been implemented, leaving the fate of Kashmir hanging in a state of perpetual limbo. The presence of the Line of Control, a constant reminder of the division, has cast a long shadow over the lives of Kashmiris. Families were divided, their homes and lands separated by a militarized border that became a barrier to movement, communication, and even shared dreams. The Line of Control, rather than fostering peace, has become a breeding ground for mistrust, fear, and recurring violence, perpetuating the cycle of suffering. The unresolved Kashmir conflict has erupted into several wars between India and Pakistan, each conflict exacerbating the existing tensions and pushing the dream of peace further away. The 1965 war, triggered by skirmishes along the Line of Control, ended in a stalemate, leaving behind a trail of destruction and shattered hopes. The 1971 war, though primarily focused on the liberation of Bangladesh, saw fighting along the line of control, further deepening the divide. These conflicts, while resulting in agreements like the Tashkent Declaration and the Simla Agreement, failed to address the root cause of the dispute, the political aspirations of the Kashmiri people. The Tashkent Declaration, signed in 1966, aimed to resolve the aftermath of the 1965 war, emphasizing the need for peaceful coexistence. The Simla Agreement, signed in 1972, sought to normalize relations and find a peaceful resolution to the Kashmir issue. However, these agreements, while significant in their intent, proved insufficient in bridging the deep chasm of mistrust and addressing the underlying political complexities. The recurring wars and the failure to implement the promised plebiscite have left the people of Kashmir disillusioned and distrustful. The agreements, often seen as empty promises, have done little to alleviate their suffering or offer a tangible path towards a peaceful resolution. The cycle of violence and broken promises continues to haunt the region, leaving its people caught in a seemingly endless cycle of conflict and uncertainty.